BRINK made her return against the Las Vegas Aces and looked solid in her limited minutes. Unfortunately, the Los Angeles Sparks winning streak came to an end. They lost to an Aja Wilson masterclass and a Jackie Young triple-double. I thought that Cam returning might throw off the rhythm of this red-hot Sparks team, integrating her into the game plan and such, but nah, this game is not on Cam at all. Like, the game was lost before she even checked in. Sparks just came off of one of their best offensive outings in a win over New York, just to follow it up with one of their worst offensive outings. They played the Aces relatively even for most of the game. It's just that the first quarter was such an abomination. Really, anytime that Aja was in the game, with Hamby as the primary matchup, was an abomination. There were some key categories that the Aces won throughout this game, like second chance points and points off turnovers, because someone that had been reliable in Julie Alamon is turning the ball over a bit more as of late. Really, everyone could afford to cut down on the turnovers. But even with all that, the most apparent thing is that there's no Aja Wilson stopper on this team, or in the entire WNBA. That's why double teams are needed. I saw soft doubles here and there, but it was nothing serious, mainly just single coverage, so they allowed themselves to get beat by Aja. That's one thing that I will blame on Lynn Roberts. Cam has the potential to be the very best defender in the W, but it's only her first game back, and she and Aja didn't really share the court all that much. But she still had some good defensive plays to go over. There was one where, after this pick and pop three that she hit, yeah, I gotta highlight that. She's gonna stretch the floor for sure. But yeah, on the possession following, there was one where Ray was completely taken out of the play, and Cam defended this 2-on-1 situation nicely, stretching her long arms out, dissuading the jump shot from Jackie, and forcing a pass where Cam was able to recover back to Stokes and cause a turnover. There was this other possession where she was helped by Bell passing out of a potential layup, but Cam got her hands up, forcing Aja to pass out because no one really wants to challenge Cam at the rim like that, which is good rim deterrence. It's not a block, it doesn't go down in the stat sheet or anything, but it's just as effective. That's still rim protection. She got Aja to pass out of the most efficient shot in the game. And then there was one where Cam fell for a fake. She was ready to defend the pass, which gave Melissa a free lane to the rim, but Cam recovered and swatted her shot from behind. Cam totally got beat there. That's just physical tools and athleticism right there. I am so glad that Cam is back. It's an absolute joy to watch her brand of basketball, and now that she's on the court, she can finally defend herself. I'm not going to get into it that much, but the redraft discourse is crazy. Cam still has a lot of potential. I don't really expect her to be amazing this season, coming back from injury, coming off the bench, but I am really excited for her arrival.